Greeting fellow Toastmaster, dear guests, and all the DTM present here. Welcome to the 82nd meeting of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. Myself, Toastmaster Ravinder, being the Sergeant at Arms, it's my pleasure to be the first speaker for today's meeting. Let's first reiterate the club mission of Toastmaster International. In the Toastmaster International, we provide a sportive and a positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication as well as the leadership skills that results in greater self-confidence and personal growth. During this meeting, we have to follow few ground rules. Number one, as a Toastmaster, we don't discuss about the controversial topics. Second, always put yourself on mute if you are not speaking. Third, kindly switch off your camera as well as the video if you are stepping out of the meeting. So with this, I would like to call upon our presiding officer of the day, none other than the founder as well as the glue stick of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. He has been working with TCS for last 12 years. He is my mentor as well as the president of our club. Let me share his thoughts. Always keep promise. So now I am keeping my promise to welcome him. Presiding officer of the day, TMOD Raj Bharat. Over to you, TMOD Raj Bharat.
Thank you, Ravinder. I feel that it is a great welcome every time for me. So thank you so much, Ravinder, for making this feel in every meet to me and to every one of us. Thank you so much. I can see we are all members, so no guest. So as presiding officer role, I would like to welcome you all again in this new meeting of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, and hope everyone will be having a great experience of learnings in this meet. I jump directly to Toastmaster of the Day role as I'm the same person. And when Toastmaster so asked me that what role you want to have, Raj, I said, give me anything. And I was not expecting it would be TMOD. But yes, I had to think what should be theme of the meeting. And I was thinking this is the month of March, Feb, April. So beautiful months of spring is going on. So it would be great to experience this lovely weather, how every one of you feel in this weather. Because enjoying the nature is very important for every one of us. So we kept this theme a spring season. Now, while designing the flyer, like he asked me what you are going to talk about, I said I had no idea what I'm going to talk about because I have to think for the theme what I'm going to include. And I'm saying that I have not researched even a single word what I'm going to talk about in this spring season, as it is very familiar with every one of you. There are at least four weather. No, three weather and then three sub weather. Maybe someone of you can help, except summer, winter, and rainy season. What are other three weathers? One is a spring, that is sure. What are other
autumn season.
Autumn,
rainy. Yeah. Rainy season is there in Punjab.
No, rain, winter,
today,
and summer is there.
I think Raj TM Ashok can sing that famous song. Patjhad, Sawan, Basant, Bahar. that will give us all the weathers.
Yeah, so yeah, please say. Yes, Silpi has a special request for you.
What is the second line? Patjhad, Sawan, Basant, Bahar.
एक बरस के मौसम चार.
एक बरस के मौसम चार.
हाँ, एक बरस के मौसम चार.
Okay, just these 2 lines only, so that meeting can move on further. पतझड़ सावन बसंत बहार, पतझड़ सावन बसंत बहार, एक बरस के मौसम चार, मौसम चार, मौसम चार, पतझड़ सावन बसंत बहार, पतझड़ सावन बसंत बहार.
Yes, thank you, Ashok. If
Thank
some
you.
of you wish to sing another song on weather, feel free to do so. You make accompany Ashok for this. Vaughn is in on same page. He may not be feeling that what we are going to discuss, what we are going to speak. Vaughn, are you with us?
Yes, I am with you. I'm
So
just preparing for
what is your experience with a spring season or different weather of Canada? At least you are in Canada.
Well, actually, right now we are also moving to another season. So it's now spring here too. So I was surprised when I saw that theme of our meeting, spring season. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's a good timing for Canada as well. So when we say spring, of course, the characteristic of spring in Canada is time change. So we just changed the time. So we move an hour ahead. So the meeting used to be 7:30 in my time. Now it's 8:30. So it's kind of, I need to adjust, right? So adjustment period. And of course, when we say spring, there's a sunlight, sunshine, and looking forward for flowers to grow and flowers to bloom. And eventually after spring, then comes the most favorite season here in Canada. It's the summer. So that's my feeling about spring. It's about hope, renewal. Over to you, TM Raj.
Thank you, Vaughn. Summer is definitely welcome in Canada, but not in India, I'm sure.
Oh, that's right.
Right now, yeah, so yes.
Yeah, to me, spring is something like the peak winter has passed, summer is yet to come, so we have very moderate season. So that spring season works as a spring or as a booster to our energy. We feel like doing so many things. The days are the days have started getting still longer and longer now. You find more time to do many things like that. And nature's beauty is awesome in spring. That is what I take spring. How I take it.
Yes, truly said. Winter season, when winter season is about to complete and summer season is about to arrive. So this transition is spring season. As in the Jan or Feb month, winter season came to end, and probably by month of April or summer has almost started in northern part of India at least. Anyone, anyone of you who wish to share more, and maybe Toastmaster Manoj would like to share her maybe childhood moment or anything regarding spring season, because it is very lovely weather everywhere in India.
Okay, I'm waiting to enter into the lap of nature. I was away from Pachmari for too long.
Yes.
So I am in Piparia now, the railway head of Pachmari. So tomorrow I'm going to climb off and be in the lap of nature. I'm waiting to see those flowers, lovely flowers, which are planted in month of January. They must be blooming and waiting for me to arrive over there to welcome me with their wonderful smiles. So I'm going up with a smile on my lips tomorrow morning to be welcomed by those flowers at Pachmari.
Yeah.
And the cool breeze.
Pachmari is a beautiful place. If you are in MP, one must visit.
The center of
Yes.
of India is Madhya Pradesh. center of Madhya Pradesh, Pachmari, and it is a beautiful place.
TM Manoj, you are in Pachmadi right now, is it?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
You stay in Piparia.
Today I'm back from the hospital, from Delhi to Jabalpur, Jabalpur to Piparia. So tomorrow I'm going to climb up to my place, Pachmari.
Okay.
Okay, over to Raj.
Yes, thank you, Manoj. Is it close by Bhopal?
It's about
3
4
hours.
hours from Bhopal.
3-4 hours.
3 hours.
3 to 4 hours.
And
Yeah.
how much far from Indore?
Indore, I don't know.
400 kilometers.
400.
Three-
Oh,
350,
overnight.
400.
Overnight journey then.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, Shiva, I wanted to say
You
something.
knows everything, right? The location in which place to what place, right?
For me?
No. Actually, Toastmaster Ashok explained the distance from Bhopal to Pachmadi to, and he knows very well about
I am
everything.
an MP man, dear.
Oh my God. Okay.
Though I was born in Jhansi, UP,
Uh-huh.
but I am an MP man.
Okay, great.
Imran is sitting in very different posture today. He's thinking about a speech.
Yes.
Okay, so let's have a regular meeting structure.
Yes.
But before that, who is going to be timer today?
I will be the evaluator for Imran,
Okay.
and
So,
I can be the hard counter.
okay. And grammarian should be skip, or is anyone wish to take? Okay, let's skip grammarian. Fine. So, Toastmaster Shiva, as timer, just introduce your role as timer, Toastmaster Shiva.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster. DTM Raj Bharat. Okay. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. As a timer, my role is keeping the track of the time. So today we are doing two sessions. One is prepare speech and the second is table topic. So for the prepare speech, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. So I will raise the green card at 5 minutes. I will raise the yellow card at 6 minutes. I will raise the red card at 7 minutes. For the table topic, I will raise the green card at 1 minute. I will raise the yellow card in 1.5 minutes, and I will raise the red card at 2 minutes. And in the prepare speech and the table topic, 30 minutes the grace timing. That's it from my side. Over to you, DTM Raj.
Thank you, Shiva. Thank you. It is 30 seconds, not 30 minutes, Shiva.
Sorry, 30 seconds. Yes, by mistake. Yeah.
Great. Yes, Silpi, wanted to say something. You raised your hand.
yes, Raj, I wanted to say that we are very sorry that we all missed congratulating you on becoming this DTM, and we are really, really sorry for this. So from all of us, lots of congratulations to you for getting this DTM, and hats off to your consistency. It is definitely effort of your consistency which you have done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Silpi, and thank you so much, everyone, for the togetherness which we have, and we always have in Toastmasters, for the great togetherness. Thank you so much, everyone. Great. Now let's have our counter role responsibilities from Toastmaster Manoj. Manoj, over to you.
Okay. Raj, I think I'll take on as the grammarian will be a better role.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so donning the hat of a grammarian, the word of the day that I'm going to introduce today is sublime. S-U-B-L-I-M-E. Sublime is a word that can be used to, it's a kind of sublime feeling, like spring season infuses in us the feeling of sublimity. I feel sublime when I go to Pachmari. So you can use this word when you get a chance to come over on the screen. And nextly, I'll be looking for improvements in the sentence structures, any kind of wrong uses that if I can find that, I'll be pointing it out when I get a chance in the third segment. So I urge you all to use the word sublime whenever you get a chance. So that is my role as the grammarian.
Thank you so much, Ashok. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for being grammarian and sharing responsibility and roles for this one. Now we will begin prepared speech segment, the very first segment, and our very first speaker is Toastmaster Imran. Okay, and for evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Imran, we have Toastmaster Manoj. I will invite Toastmaster Manoj for reading out a speech objective of speaker Imran. Imran speech. Over to you, Manoj, again.
Okay, thank you, Raj. Today, Imran is attempting the level where he has to speak about mentoring. We all have joined Toastmasters, and it has got a wonderful way of mentorship, the mentee and the mentor. So how has it affected his outlook? How has it improved him? His experience of becoming a mentee. That's what he's going to share with all of us in the span of 5 to 7 minutes. So over to Raj.
Thank you so much, Manoj. So now let's have a speaker one, Toastmaster Imran. Hi, Imran. Hope you can see timer screen. I will request timer Shiva to flip once.
Yes.
Yellow. Imran, are you okay now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, great. So let's begin. Toastmaster Imran, you are clearly audible and visible. Toastmaster Imran, my transformation journey with my mentors. My transformation journey with my mentors, Toastmaster Imran.
A mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within us than we see in ourselves and helps bring it out of us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dear fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. Imagine a beautiful past trip to Kashmir. Everything you will have cost of free. But one thing, in this journey, the mode of transport would be bus and there will be no driver to drive this bus. Now, any of you want to have this trip? For me, no, because this journey will end up with an accident and I don't want to lose my beautiful life. So similarly, in our life, if we don't have any mentor in our life will be end up with messy. A mentor is a crucial part in our life. A mentor is always ready to help us to accomplish great goals in our life. Now, I'm going to share with you a few of my mentors who helped me throughout my 25 years journey. When I was in my primary school, on the time, I was under supervision of my mother and one of my home teacher. My father was in overseas. So every evening, I had to be there in my home before sunset, like other animals. Otherwise, there is punishment always ready for me. Many of my friends used to say me that I'm not smart because I don't able to give time them after the evening. As a person, I was always obedient and follow the rules and guidelines of my mentors. So my home teacher was my first mentor who sees something in myself. I was not aware about my talent. When I was in class 5, there was a competition. It's a government examination where they find some talented student and they provide a scholarship. My teacher suggested me to put my name there, but I was afraid. And finally, I put my name on there and I sit for exam. And imagine what happened. I got the scholarship. There was 3 persons in our district, so I was one of them. Then I realized, yes, I have talent within myself. My home teacher helped me to bring it out or to feel this. And then under this home teacher supervision, I complete my 12th grade. Then it's time to move from village to city. City life is so busy, everyone is busy with their respective duties. So there is no one for help you. In that time, I was suffering lack of mentors. As a result, I started making bad result in my first 2 academic years. In the meantime, my father came back from overseas and started mentoring me. Under his supervision, I able to made good result in my last 2 academic years, as well as he helped me a lot to took initiative to learn English. So I started learning English. I was following people who are posting something related English in Facebook. Eventually, I found an old lady from USA who was conducting a session, learn English by speaking English. Every day I used to join her show only for speak 2 to 5 minutes. And then I start developing networking, and I find my mentor Toastmaster Von Eric Tendo. One day he gave me an opportunity to be a guest speaker in his show. I said yes. Later I asked her, "Sir, could you please tell me what would be the question for me?" He said, "No, this is not the rule. You have to figure it out. We will give you the topic." And then I go for Google it, and somehow I able to manage this show. That is how I start developing my confidence to speak in front of audience. Then he invited me Chalk and Duster as a guest. I joined Chalk and Duster, and I find some amazing people who are learning, who always ready to help each other. I used to join with this club, and one day my mentor suggests me, "Please, would you like to join with us?" I said yes. That was the time when I was in my final year examination. I was in big trouble to transfer my money. In this time, my mentor, Von Eric, helped me. Then I became a Toastmaster. After joining Toastmaster, Mr. Von became official mentor for me. When it comes to my first speech, I asked for him help, and then he told me, "You have to write a well-structured speech, which will be include opening, body, and conclusion. In opening, you have to share some beautiful quotes or thoughts that will engage your audience. In body, you can share your life experience. And in conclusion, you have to summarize whatever your message to your audience." That is how I start writing my speech and deliver. I still remember that it was really tough for me to perform, to speak in audience about 5 to 7 minutes. But my mentor said, mark this day and look at it after 5 to 7 minutes, after 5 to 7 months, and then you can realize how much you improved. And definitely now I can say I improved a lot. Now I become a confident speaker. Now I become a leader. And I believe after completing this project, I'll able to be a mentor. So imagine how improved I made. So mentorship is really important in our life. Without mentor, our life will be messy. So I would like to thank my all mentor who helped me in my entire life. I learned a lot from all of you. Thank you so much for making me confident. Make me realize that I am unique and I can achieve anything. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Master of Ceremony.
Great sharing about your experience as mentee, about your mentor. Thank you so much, Imran, for beautiful sharing, beautiful speech. Thank you. Is there feedback link there? Ravinder, kindly share. Yes, we take a moment, 30 seconds to 1 minute, so that you can give feedback to a speaker, Imran speech. Great. Hope all of you have given feedback using the link. Now time is to move to second prepared speech. And second prepared speech is going to delivered by Toastmaster Silpi. I will request her speech evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Vaughan, to read out a speech objective of Silpi speech. Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Vaughan.
Thank you, DTM Raj. It's an honor to be the speech evaluator of Shelby. And this is the objective or the purpose. The purpose of this project is for member to develop and apply skills for coaching a fellow member or a person outside of Toastmasters who can benefit from his or her expertise. And another purpose is the purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience in coaching. Over to you, DTM Rob. Thank you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Vaughan. Before inviting a speaker, Silpi, I would like to acknowledge presence of distinguished Toastmaster Savanti, who is club mentor of our club. Welcome, Savanti. And also, I would like to acknowledge presence of Amit. Hi, Amit. Good to see you. Hope you would be enjoying this meeting. Great. Now it's time to invite our second prepared speaker, Toastmaster Silpi. Hi, Silpi. Kindly confirm if you can see timer screen clearly and transition.
Yes, I can see him, but I think he's not finished. Yes.
Yeah, I will request confirm once. Timer Shiva.
Thank you, Raj. Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I was filling out the form and couldn't unmute. Glad to be here.
Thank you, Slavanti, and great warm welcome. Yes. So let's have second prepared a speech now. Toastmaster Silpi. Ingredients of effective communication. Ingredients of effective communication. Toastmaster Silpi.
Yes, I was thinking I'll talk a little bit about what is ingredients and what are the communication. And this is all I've thought about. I'm not going to do much today. And this is all it is. I'm sure you all must be thinking, what is she trying to do? Isn't it? That is what I'm trying to tell you. Ingredients of good communication. Good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters, my evaluators, distinguished guests. My topic here is ingredients of communication. And when I talk about ingredients of communication, I would like to tell you that communication is one spice which is most commonly used everywhere. You talk about your career, you talk about your relationship, you talk about your presence in the society, anywhere and everywhere, you would communicate. And when I talk about ingredients, when we talk about spicing it our life, then definitely I need to give you a platter full of starters, main course, and dessert as well. So when I talk about the starter of the communication, which I have learned over a period of time in this Toastmasters journey of mine with help of my mentors and my evaluators. First thing is connect. When I divide this word communicate and take these as my base ingredients, first is connect. It is very important to understand that when I'm telling you these platter, this is my style of communication too. Till the time you won't connect with your audiences, till the time you won't try and understand your audiences, you will not be able to make your communication effective. As I tried to start, without much ado, I started. And some of you could pay attention and some of you couldn't because you was not connected to me. Today's example, when a DTM Raj started this, he said, I have figured out spring. And what all you know about spring? That was a way of connection. We all could connect and we all could communicate. So that is one important starter of this platter, connect. When I talk about main course, actually it has to be fulfilling. Main course means main course. It has to be spicy, it has to be tasty and fulfilling. So first important main course is mutual. And then I talk about second, concrete. I'll give my example. When I talk about mutual, there were days when I could talk, but I was not able to talk effectively because I used to talk without much of the pauses. I used to talk without much of the expressions, and my speed was very, very high, for which I have been mentored, guided, evaluated. And that is why whatever I'm doing today is on the basis of those mentoring and evaluations. So now my communication can be mutual, wherein you are able to incorporate what I'm saying and at least think on those lines. Earlier, my communication was one-sided. I used to talk. Another person was not able to absorb what I'm saying. This was the exact words what I got from my mentors. So it is very important to make your communication mutual, to be understood by both the parties. And it has to be concrete. Concrete as a sense, your structure is very, very important. Just few minutes back, my fellow Toastmaster Imran was mentioning that he has been guided to make his speech structured. That gives your communication a concreteness. Actually, other person could figure out that is what is next you are coming up with, on what lines we can think around, and what is it which is expected out of our speech. Otherwise, our communication wastes. It is same like we have been served lot many things together and we cannot enjoy anything because we are already full or we do not want to have, we are so tired. So I don't want this beautiful platter to get wasted like this. And when I come to the last thing, last two desserts, probably many of you must be, liking sweets a lot. So I have prepared two desserts for you and two main course as well. So one is, it has to be timely and two-way. When I say about timely, again, I'll come with my learnings, which I got in this period of time. I learned taking pauses. I learned structuring my speech. I learned creating a lot of expressions in body language, but still I was lacking. That was conclusion. When I am structuring my speech, I am ending it, it has to have a proper, timely conclusion. So this dessert is as important as your main course and your starters. Because if you cannot give the learnings out of your talk, out of your communication, or if you're talking to your spouse for that matter, for your children, for your students, you're not able to make them understand that what you're actually trying to end up with. And I believe we all must have heard this thing, that the one thing with which you start and the thing with which you end, all these things, all these two things are always registered. Yes, I'm sure we must have. So it is very important that our conclusion shall be appropriate in time and shall end with a learning. And our communication, second does it is two-way. Our communication shall always be two-way. That is, what I am giving, other person shall accept and shall be able to react and respond on the same in the given time, which is very, very, very important to make your communication very effective. At the end of my talk, I would like to say that communication is an art which has to be learned always. You can understand the way, you can take on the ways, you can take on a lot of vocabulary, but how you are presenting, where you are presenting, when you are presenting, has to be decided in that platter very well, spiced up with wonderful dressings. That is what going to make your communication a great communication. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Silpi, for sharing beautiful speech and as the content, beautiful ingredients for every one of us.
Thank you.
We will take a minute for the feedback. I will request Ravinder to share feedback link for Silpi's speech. And everyone kindly give your valuable feedback to the speech given by Toastmaster Silpi. How did you feel when she was presenting different ingredients of beautiful speech to deliver, beautiful communication among us? Feedback link is in the chat box. Great. So let's move ahead with the second segment. But before that, I would like to have a little bit thought sharing from few of you regarding beautiful season which is going on in the month of March, a spring season. And who wish to share? May I invite Sravanti to share her experience? She must have witnessed beautiful moments in her life during a spring season? Shravanti?
Thank you, Raj. I am actually around the house and I will turn my video on. I'm around the house cleaning. So I will say spring is beautiful. But if you were in the United States, in the cold country where I live, and probably our friend, my friend Vaughn will say it is cold. It is still pretty cold where I am. But as a gardener at heart, I cannot wait for end of March, early April for things to start sprouting because of unusual warm weeks. Sometimes we've already had some daffodils and crocuses come out, but I say spring is in my heart and I cannot wait. Coming back to Toastmasters, I think I am springing ahead with doing what I need to do on my Toastmasters front. We've had some challenges with most of the clubs, but we are getting ahead. We are slowly but surely renewing our commitment and getting ahead with officer attrition, with members having their own life situations. But spring is eternally, eternally blooming in my heart, and I hope it is in yours too.
Thank you so much, Shravanti. Yes, it is very beautiful sharing and that moment. Before moving ahead, I will take one more sharing. May I invite who wish to share? Who is left to share? Maybe Ravinder. Ravinder, you haven't shared yet about your experience in a spring season.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Ravinder.
Am I audible?
Yes, yeah, you are.
Actually, spring season is my best season. I love all the season, but this season is the best one because the full year hard work on my gardening show the result in this season. And I love the beautiful flowers. Even in my kitchen garden, there are white roses, red, as well as the maroon roses. But due to the yesterday's raining season, I am just I'm just feeling sad that the flowers will get down on the flower pots. So, but overall, it's a wonderful season. Yeah, I know.
Great.
I love this season.
Great. Thank you, Ravinder, for sharing. Thank you. Okay, now let me invite table topic master Toastmaster Ashok for conducting second segment. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashok.
Thank you. Thank you, DTM Raj, Toastmaster of the day. See, prepared speech segment is over. Prepared speech give time, enough time to speakers to prepare the speeches. Now we have come to a segment where we have to speak impromptu. It's not so easy, but this is the thing which is more challenging, which is not easy. Which is not easy is more challenging. Why not to face the challenge? And see, why do we have impromptu speaking in the meetings? It gives us an opportunity to develop the ability of quick thinking, reorganizing our thoughts, and deliver promptly. So for today's meeting also, I have selected few topics for it. And as I said, why not to face the challenge? See, every try may not convert into success. Listen carefully. Every try may not convert into success, but every success needs a try. But every success needs a try. So why not to give a try in today's table topic discussions? I have selected few topics. Let me come with that. And let me also see that who wishes to opt to speak for the first topic. May raise your hand. May raise your virtual hand. Or I'll take it from my side. Amit, let me ask the guests first. Amit, are you there?
Yes, I am here. However, I will not be able to turn on the camera if you don't mind. I'm recovering from a surgery. And
will you be able to talk even? No problem?
Yeah, I can talk. And like Toastmaster Shravanti mentioned, hopefully in a month's time, I should also be in the spring of my own health, personal health, and then participate more actively. But I am
Okay,
willing
so-
to take this topic. Yeah, I'm ready to
Okay,
take
so
it
if
up.
it is comfortable for you, I'll give you the first topic.
Sure.
Can you tell us, all of us, about your first experience of public speaking?
Okay. So
First
this is a
experience
real
of
life.
public speaking. Yes.
Yeah, this is a real life incident. After doing my post-graduation, I joined a merchant banking firm in Mumbai, the city where I live currently. And I was doing very well. In one of the conferences where my company was the lead manager for an issue, I accompanied my CEO to that conference. And since we were the lead managers, we were expected to be on the dais making a presentation. My CEO made the presentation and he was warmly applauded for his speaking and oratory skills. Even I was clapping for him. But after the presentation, he came to me and he said, Amit, this is something that you guys should be doing. I have many other things to do. I have to manage the company. These presentations are something that you guys should do. And you guys will be shocked. And I was also shocked and disappointed. What I actually did is, within 2 months of that conference, I resigned from that company. I resigned, and honestly, this was one of the key reasons. I was afraid that in the next conference, next year, when we are again the lead managers to the issue, I will be standing in front of hundreds of people making a presentation. But changed. Today, I am touchwood a lot more confident. I have made a lot of presentations, not only in India, but overseas as well. But my first experience was, despite this particular incident that happened with me, my first experience was very jittery. But like you said, unless you try, you won't know where you would reach. So today I am happy to say that my butterflies are more or less in control when I speak in front of people. And I really enjoy this experience. And thank you very much for this.
Thank you. Thank you, Amit. That's so great of you. Any first-time experience, whether it is speaking or playing some sport or trying some anything new, it gives a lot of learning. It gives a lot of experience. That's great of you. It was nice listening to you. Now, I come to second question. Who wishes to take it? Any one of you? Manoj.
I'll take it.
Okay, fine. So, for you, Manoj, my question is, before that, I would like to ask you a small question. Physical meetings, that is Toastmaster or any institution, any organization, physical meetings or virtual meetings? If I say physical meeting is better than virtual meeting, physical meeting is better than virtual meeting, would you like to speak against it or for it?
Okay, I'll take a mid-course.
No mid-course, either against or for. What do you prefer, physical meeting or virtual meeting?
Okay, I'll go for virtual meeting.
No, you don't have to go for virtual meeting. You prefer to have virtual meeting, right? Now you have to speak against it.
Okay.
Now you have to speak against it.
Very nice. Okay. I started my journey in Toastmasters in physical meetings. That is way back in 2016 in Dehradun. I went over there to 2 days, Lead Fest was there, and I went to attend that. And I found Toastmasters, one stall was there. It was written Toastmaster. I thought, okay, you get to toast people. So I went along with my friends to toast. They said, no, it's not where you can toast, but if you like, you can come and join us to speak. So I tried it out for 4 weeks and I enjoyed it and I became part of Toastmasters. Yes, in the physical meeting to get to meet people. In this kind of virtual medium, the warmth, we don't feel it. But in the physical meeting, when you shake hand with others, when you smile at others, see them, see the way they use the stage, you imbibe all that. It's a kind of family. And I've enjoyed each bit of those physical meetings that I've attended for almost 3 years. So in this meeting, and whenever there's some occasions, we should celebrate, we should dance around, we should joke. So all those things I'm missing in this virtual platform. So any day, if I could, I could love to go back to that physical meeting to meet people, to get that warmth and that sublime feeling of shaking hand with people, real people, three-dimensional beings, not the beings that I see in a two-dimensional plane. So physical meeting is the main thing. And once you see that, you'll forget about this virtual meetings. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. In fact, virtual meetings or physical meetings, both of them have their own disadvantages and advantages. Depends on the situation and depends on the place or the condition where we live and whether we can participate or not, the physical meetings or virtual meetings. Both of them have advantages and disadvantages. Now, who wishes to take the third question? Siba, Imran, Shilpi, even DTM Shravanti. But I would.
Yes,
I'll take it.
Yes, please.
I think Shilpi raised her hand first.
Oh, Shilpi.
No,
Shilpi.
you can go at DTM.
No, please.
I'll go with you, Shilpi. No problem. I'll go with Shilpi. Okay, fine. I'll come to Shravanti later. I'll come to Shilpi. See, we are sitting in a virtual meeting or even any meeting. As far as Toastmaster meetings are concerned, which role? We play different roles. We have different roles. Which role you find most challenging? I don't say which role you like most. No. Which role you find most challenging and why? In Toastmaster meetings.
Okay, so you are going to make me speak against or for? Are you going to play the trick as you played with Manoj?
No. We just want to know that which role in Toastmaster meetings you find most challenging and why.
Okay. I'll start. Thank you, TM Ashok, because I think it is one of the questions I would really like to talk about. For me, when I started with this Toastmasters journey, it was just about speaking, talking, and giving my career a new wings. I was not knowing that what is this Toastmasters at all. Okay, I just heard and I went on and I joined Toastmasters because I just thinking that I'll get some new platform to speak and talk. Learnings are different, but coming to the roles, I always, skip to take this grammarian role. I never wanted to take it anyhow. I was not looking forward to take this role. I could take timer, though my time management was very bad, but Toastmasters helped me in that. I could take timer, I could take, hosting the Zoom meetings and everything I could take. But grammarian, I was like, I'll not take grammarian. So TM Sogat, he was after me, Shilpi, you need to take grammarian. I said, no, I'll not take grammarian. But one fine day, I think DTM Pitambran, he put my name as grammarian. And then obviously there was no choice of saying no and yes. So I took grammarian, and that was very challenging for me because I was thinking, listening so much in depth, everybody, figuring out the points, telling that what could be done, what could not be done. It is very difficult. But to my surprise, when I took that role, I figured out that actually I have so many things to put on. Like, for example, I mentioned that jaw exercises can be one of the best things to improve your pronunciation. I thought these are the things which have not been paid attention. And as a grammarian, in spite of counting all those grammar mistakes, which could have been improved and which are very important to improve, I could have even helped people earlier also by giving various set of exercises which could have helped them to improve their pronunciation, in sentence formation, in sentence structuring. So that was a very challenging role for me, but even I enjoyed that role. So if I end up today's table topics master, I would say that always try to dive in for the situation which you are being afraid of, because I'm sure that will give you lots of learnings to implement and go on. Thank you.
That's great. That's great. That's great. I would urge all of you, including myself, I also come in that whatever we face, whatever we think is most challenging, we should go for it, so that it by practicing it makes us well versed with it, and we can master the technique. And now, if it will be my pleasure if I can listen something from DTM Shravanti for the next question. DTM Shravanti, can I ask you the next table topic? This would be the last table topic for today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because this is a question, with your answers, we all will feel motivated, and we'll all have some techniques to motivate ourselves.
I hope so.
Yeah, the question to you is, how do you motivate yourself in difficult situations? How do you motivate?
How do I motivate myself in difficult situations?
Yes.
I'll say the answer is simple, and it is a coincidence that right now I'm going to flip my camera and I will tell you how I motivate myself. Sometimes before I flip, I will say sometimes having an attitude of gratitude and reflecting on our memories is one of the best ways to motivate ourselves. So the exhilaration we feel, or the honesty and the reflection that we feel within our hearts, and the cognition that we have that sometime in the past we have succeeded because of our effort, because of our mentorship, as so many of you have talked about, because of the support that we got, and because of the deep desire we had. Sometimes we create memories that are beyond our imagination, and I go back from time to time to reflect on them. It is so apropos right now. As I flip my camera, you will see why I'm saying this. Is I'm cleaning, as I said, and I don't know how to flip it. Hold on. How do I flip my camera? But I will show you. Okay, if I can't flip my camera, I will show you. And please look at what I have here. I have a little shrine for Toastmasters. In my house, see, I'm cleaning out, right? I have a shrine for Toastmasters, and I'm going to turn my camera for you to observe for 30 seconds, and then I will close. And these are all the things I have here. And every once in a while, I have my stationery, I have my thank you cards, I have my inspiration. And every once in a while, I'm going back so you can see that I'm actually cleaning it out. Every once in a while, I go back and look at these memories and I say, these are my inspirations. I succeeded in the past, even though I'm going about challenges now, even though I'm cutting through some of them, I have hope, I have support, and I can do what I set out to do. So every once in a while, I look at my memories, I look at my wins, I think about my challenges, and I say, what can I do differently? Because I have succeeded in the past, and I don't want to be limited by my own thoughts. So Toastmaster Ashok, I will say, for me, the inspiration is reflection. The inspiration is reflection on the good and the gratitude that I have because of the good that I had achieved in the past, regardless of the challenges. The reason I shared this is because I'm actually cleaning it out, and I have built a little shrine here. So you will see right there. Right there is my Toastmaster shrine. Or that whole shelf is dedicated to all of my memories of Toastmasters. And every once in a while, I look at them, I dust it off, and I feel good about where I started and how far I have come. Back to you, Mr. Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much. As usual, as always, it has always been a treat to listen to DTM Shravanti. And yes, people say that don't live in past. People say that don't live in past. We should not live in past. But to motivate ourselves, it is always good to look at, to look back at our life, to look back at the good things which we have done, which we have achieved. That motivates us. Thank you so much, DTM Shravanti. And that takes me to the end of the table topic session. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day, DTM Raj Bharat. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashok, for beautifully conducting table topic segment. And I was really listening all the attempts, all the speakers who were attempting this one. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Ashok, for beautiful topics. Awesome. So now, as we have come to the final segment of this meeting, and yes, before that, let me have more sharing regarding a spring season. And who wish to share, who is yet to share? May I invite Shiva? Shiva, would you like to share your experience of a spring season?
Okay, so actually, I like the winter, but the spring is very beautiful because I'm telling you one incident in Mumbai. So actually, I'm staying. I was staying in Bhandup, but my office was in Chembur. So in that Eastern Express Highway, you can see the trees, and the trees has colorful leaves. So that was my memorable day in this spring season. So it was very good. And while I was going to my office now, I was standing and take my selfies with that colorful trees. So it was amazing. Yes.
Great, Shiva. Even I can relate that. I was like on Eastern Expressway of Mumbai
Eastern
area,
Express,
and
yeah,
I
near
saw
to
so
Chembur.
beautiful red flowers. I mean, this is not origin of India actually, no?
Ha. You can see
So
in
it was very
Vijayawada
nice.
East Highway.
Yes. Eastern Expressway Highway. Yeah, Eastern
Yes.
one. Great. Thank you, Shiva, for sharing your experience. Who is remaining? Imran, would you like to share from Dhaka? How is the spring season celebrated in Dhaka? You must be very happy as winter is about to end and summer is about to begin for you.
In spring season, I think in Dhaka we cannot feel the real vibes of spring, but I always remember about my village life. Whenever spring comes, we go outside, sit on a place where it's open and playing chit chat with our friends, and the beautiful air and everything. The scenery is amazing, new leaves in the trees. So whenever spring comes, I always recall about my village life. That gives me happiness.
Great. Thank you, Imran. Thank you. Who else wish to share? Ashok, would you like to share? Maybe another song regarding a spring season? Ashok, you are speaking on mute.
Yeah, not now. I'm trying to have my mic. I'll having within 2-3 days. So in the next meeting or so, I'll be coming with music and all. Not now.
Okay, great. Who is left? Silpi? I think Silpi is going to share about her experience in a spring season. Definitely, Silpi will sing one song maybe on behalf of us.
No, if you want this meeting to continue, then listening me is a very bad idea. I don't
Just
sing
for
that
1
well.
minute. Just for 1 minute.
Okay, so I can talk a little bit about the spring. Like spring, we all know that is, we changes, the weather changes and we get these beautiful colors all around road. If you'll go for morning walk, you'll see beautiful natural flowers, natural colors, which actually gives us inspiration of the colors. And also if you'll associate with our religion, then you'll see that Navratra is on the corner, right? They're bound to come. So if you'll see the scientific, this thing of this, so then we have these fasts always around the season changes, right? So this always gives us, which we read in Ayurveda, and I am sure in other practices also, Ayurveda, Unani, homeopathic, allopathy, that detoxification is really important. when your weather changes, when your things comes in. So I believe when this weather changes and we come up with new set of seasons, then this Navratra fast comes in. And also, if you'll see, then you'll see a lot of roses. They come over here. You'll see a lot of new fruits, a lot of new crops. All these things are the result of spring season. So our body takes the time to adjust with the help of these fasts. And the spring season gives us a lot of new varieties. So I think, and I wish that with this new season, a lot of new varieties, we shall get all the new flavors in our life of success, happiness, and peace. That is all I'm trying to say.
Great, amazing. Thank you, Silpi. Thank you. May I invite Amit? Amit, would you like to share your experience of a spring season?
Sure, thank you very much.
Sure.
So, one thing very interesting is I also live in Mumbai, like some of you. So the place I live in, the society where I live in, it has got a lot of greenery. So we have a lot of trees, plants, flowers. But in India, there's a tradition of plucking flowers and offering to the gods, right? To the deities, temple, etc. So throughout the year, despite there being thousands of flower-bearing trees in my society, we don't get to see any flowers. But it is during this time of the year where the proliferation of flowers is so high that it outlasts the people who pluck them. People still pluck them, but then the growth is so much that they are not able to match with the pace of growth of flowers. And at least we get to see some flowers during the spring season here in our society. I would really want to see that day where for a month nobody plucks any flowers. Then this society and this city would look beautiful. I would really love to see the real spring where we let the nature be and not interfere in nature and not really pluck flowers and let us enjoy the natural beauty. So that's one thing that I've observed for spring, during spring. That's what I really like this year. Thank you.
Very nice, Amit, for sharing this one. Very nice.
Thank you.
Great. So now I think every one of you have shared your personal experience, personal feelings of a spring season. For me, a spring season is celebrating Saraswati Puja. I enjoy a lot. I used to enjoy a lot when I was like kid, like in school days or college days. Now it is reduced. It has reduced completely almost. But yeah, weather is so pleasant. Whether I'm in my hometown Nalanda or in Mumbai or any other part of India, it feels so warm during month of Feb, March, during a spring season. We enjoy the weather completely. Great. Now let's begin evaluation segment of this meeting. And I'm playing multiple hats, so I'm going to be your general evaluator again. Okay, so in the general evaluation, we will have evaluations of prepared speeches. We will have report from the role players, the little general evaluation of general observation of this meeting. Let me invite timer Siva first to share timing guideline for a speech evaluation. Over to you, Siva.
Okay. Thank you, DTM Raj. Okay, for the time for the evaluation is 2 to 3 minutes. And I will raise green card at 2 minutes. I will raise the yellow card at 2.5, and I will raise the red card at 3 minutes. And we have 30 minutes, 30 seconds grace. Yeah, that's it from my side. Over to you, DTM Raj.
Thank you, Siva. Let me invite first evaluator, Toastmaster Manoj, for evaluating Toastmaster Imran a speech regarding mentoring. Over to you, Toastmaster Manoj.
Thank you, presiding officer. Imran, today your talk was on my transformation journey with my mentors. And it has a perfect structure. When you talk about mentors, it's a kind of sublimating yourself. Transformation, the other word could be sublimation. So my sublimation, what I received by my mentors. And the best way is to pay gratitude to your mentors, and you did that. I'll start bottom up. The third mentor that you mentioned today is DTM Von Eric Tandek, who not only propelled you, pushed you to be what you are, a very, very confident speaker. And he taught you how a structure of a speech should be. An introduction, short, crisp, and which comes to the bang. Then a bigger middle, and thirdly, a conclusion. And the conclusion should again be connected to your beginning. And that's what you did today. A perfect structured speech. You started with what a mentor should be. Mentor is someone who can assess your positive qualities, that uniqueness in you, and push you forward. You started with that, and you ended with that. My mentor, I give my gratitude to my mentors who have found that uniqueness in me. So this is called the method of Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. So that is what that aspect you use today to make your talk, your script a perfect one. Next thing, the body language. Last time I remarked you need to work on your body language. Today I found a lot of confidence within you, and you could use your body language to maximum. Three, you today found that you are using your fingers to show three. And third is your content. I told about the content, I told about the structure, I told about the body language. Now, the 2 points which can be improved further. Though I told that your body language is good, it need to be further improved. You need to use the space and your body. Like when you are talking about your father, the three mentors you talked about. First, your home teacher and mother. Then your father, and third is your current mentor, Vaughn. So use different space. You had a good camera angle. Use the space to bifurcate all those three. That will make it more appealing to the audience. But overall, you had a natural flow. The flow was superb, and it had all the elements of a good speech. So I'm looking forward to your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for evaluating Imran's speech. Now let me invite second evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Vaughn, who would be evaluating the speech regarding ingredients of communication delivered by Toastmaster Silpi. Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Vaughn Eric.
Namaste, fellow Toastmasters and lover of good communication, especially to you, Shelby. The ingredients of good communication. Wow, Shelby, you did not only engage us in your speech, but you also made us hungry, especially me. When you mentioned the mouth-watering words like laughter, spice, tasty, that makes me crave for food. And I'm sure all the audience, you made them crave for food too. However, Shelby, you always manage us to bring us to your topic. And that's what I love most in your presentation tonight. In my evaluation to you, I'm going to use the 3-2-1 method, my favorite part. 3 things that I love in your speech. I love how you incorporated the word starter as well as the main course, which represent the foundation of your speech and live up to your title. I thought that was a great job. The next one, I love how you tell us the improvement, like taking poses, the importance of structure. It reminds me and made me happy that every time you ask me through chat, how are you going to improve? You apply those suggestions and feedback that I gave you and other mentors of yours. So great job. Last thing that I love most, when you mentioned DTM Raj about how you showed connection. Friends, fellow Toastmasters, do you know what we call about what Toastmasters Shelby? What do you call that? When she mentioned about DTM Raj, recall and connection. We call it recall. You are recalling someone. That thing I thought is very good. Two things that I would love you to incorporate to make your presentation better. I was a little bit confused on your opening. I thought you are just replying to DTM Raj. So I thought next time, have a very, very strong opening that will catapult us to your topic. But as always, because you are engaging, you manage to bring us to your topic. And second, while you have the poses, I find it very fast. So a little bit improvement on speed. Overall, you did great. I admire how you grow from a average speaker to a world-class speaker right now. And that is the goal of Chalk and Duster. Produce a world-class speaker, and I show that to you. That showed that you are improving and progressing. Great job. Over to you, DTM Raj.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Foreman, for so effective evaluation of so effectively presented ingredients of communication. Thank you. Now let me invite Timer Siva to read out timing report for the speakers and evaluators and tabletop speakers too.
Yes. Thank you, DTM Raj. Let me share my screen. Could you please provide me the access to share my screen?
Yes, you are having the access.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I hope, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, right, yes.
Okay, for the prepared page, Imran took 8.25 second and Toastmaster Silpi took 7 minute 6 second. And for the table topic, guest Amit took 2.12 second. Toastmaster Manoj took 2 minute. Toastmaster Silpi took 2 minute 30 second. And DTM Sravandi took 2.55 second. For the evaluation, Toastmaster Manoj took 3.28 second and DTM Vaughn took 3.20 seconds. That's it for my side. Back to you, DTM Raj.
Great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shiva, for a timing report. Sorry, there is background noise, but we have to bear. It's not in our control. I'm sorry for that. Okay, thank you so much, Shiva. Now, let me invite Toastmaster Manoj for grammarian report. Over to you, Manoj.
Thank you, presiding officer. Now, today, there are a lot of great words used by all the speakers and great sayings too. First one was, every trying may not lead to success, but every success needs trying. Who said that? It was our TTM, Asuk. Challenge yourself to go for something that you'd like to avoid. Again, who said that? The second speaker of the evening, Silpi. Inspiration is reflection. Yes, I repeat, inspiration is reflection. Who did that? DTM 70. So these are a few lines that we remember and is going to inspire us in our life. I'd like to come across few wonderful words: exhilaration, cognition, flip my camera, shrine, cutting through challenges, good uses, wonderful vocabulary to enrich whatever you speak. That was done by DTM 70. Now coming to guest Amit, butterflies are in control. The jittery that used to fill, proliferation of flowers. These are again wonderful uses. Then Silpi, again full of so many words I couldn't write all those. The platter, main course, the dessert, the starter, and so many others I couldn't jot down because I was too very immersed listening to her. Few points which can be improved upon. Instead of myself, it is always advised to say I am Manoj rather than say myself Manoj. Then bit of mistakes in tense use. I would took, that is wrong. I would take, or else I took the challenge. Then there's a bit of mistake in the gender while referring to a female using the third person him. So that we generally sometimes get mixed up, but we need to be careful whenever you speak. And somebody use audiences. I think audience is good enough. It is, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I think you use audience, not audiences, unless it is possessive, in the possessive way use it. Somebody said flowers will fall. Maybe you can use flower beds will be spoiled. So all that is my remark. Or else, but there's great use of language today. Use of the word of the day, sublime. Since I gave the word, I tried to use it 2 or 3 times. Others maybe found it a bit difficult to use. Thank you. With that, over to the general evaluator, Raj Bharat.
Thank you so much, Manoj. Thank you so much, Manoj, for beautiful grammarian report. Now we have come to the final moment of this meeting, and hope Certificate Arms Ravinder is preparing for the voting link. But before going to the voting link, anything else which we need to have? I would like to congratulate officially to Toastmaster Silpi for completing level 2 of effective coaching path. Congratulations, Toastmaster Silpi, for this accomplishment.
Thank you.
Welcome.
By the way, in my last meeting also, I won this. This was New Start Club, and I could win this best speaker there.
Yes,
So
that's
thank
great.
you, Chalk and Dusters, because I learned from here.
Thank to all the club members, Silpi. Everyone contributed equally for the same. Thank you, Silpi. Yes, and congratulations. I think voting link is present now in the chat box. Yes, voting link is present. Kindly vote for best table topic speaker and best evaluator. As best speaker is clear who is going to be.
DTM Raj, I wanted to ask that every time I'm logging in this Toastmasters website, it is not allowing. I mean, it is always saying unavailable. So is there some problem? Like for 17th, I can see a notification, but before that, there was no notification, nothing. So is it under maintenance or what is it?
Okay,
Because
so you are
last
getting
week
message.
also, sorry?
You are getting message that it is currently temporarily unavailable.
Yes, yes. Last week also I tried because I was figuring out my pathways and level. So then you and TM Ashok helped me on that part. But then this week also the same was happening. So I thought I'll ask you that why is it happening?
Might be. Yeah, if it is happening, Silpi, then it must be from headquarters side, as they are having a lot of work for.
Okay.
I'm sorry. They are having a lot of maintenance work on the website, Silpi. It is going on. So maybe because of that, it is under maintenance. Sometime it shows that message.
Okay.
But
Thank
it's
you.
not worry. No need to worry. Great. So let's vote once for the best tabletop speaker and best evaluator using the form link. We take 1 minute for that. Okay, Ravinder, once ready, please share the confirm, then we share the screen. Okay, with this, we conclude this meeting for today, and we wish to listen experience from Amit. How was his experience in this meet? As you are only guest among us, Amit.
Okay, sure. Yeah, this is, I think, the first time that I have attended the meeting, and I really like the enthusiasm and participation, and the diversity is good. I see that there are people from not only different backgrounds but also different nationalities, and it's been conducted very professionally and in a timely manner. I look forward to attending meetings in the future as well. Thank you.
Definitely. Great, Amit. Great to have you. And definitely we would love to have you in future meetings too. Yes, Vaughn is joining from Canada and Sravanti is joining from US. Imran is joining from Dhaka, and rest all of us are from different part of India. Ashok from Indore, Silpi from Indore, Manoj from Bhopal, Shiva from Mumbai, myself partially Mumbai, partially hometown, and you are from Mumbai. Great. And Ravinder is joining from Punjab, Chandigarh. Yes, Ravinder, is it ready, the certificates and the result?
Just I'm preparing the certificate.
Okay, sure, Ravinder. Meanwhile, everyone just come on camera, give beautiful smile with heart emoji and all those expressions for beautiful pictures. And who is going to take the pictures? Anyone who wish to take, because I can't. Yeah, Silpi is taking. Great. Silpi, you are on mute actually if you are speaking something.
Okay, so one last picture I'm clicking. One has been posted. One more I'll click and post.
Great.
Right?
Great.
Okay, so ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yes, awesome.
Done. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. So, Ravinder, is it ready?
Yes, I am sharing.
Great, Ravinder. Sure.
I was really trying not to come on camera because I'm walking all around the house cleaning up and putting things away. I wanted to stay on camera, but I didn't want it to be so distracting because I was continuously moving.
We are enjoying to witness Sravanti home, how it is
Like in my house clothes. Yeah, in my house clothes with all the cleaning.
But that thought is very huge, DTM Shravanti, dear Santa, I can explain that.
I can explain it.
Like I'm reading it from long, so it is like very cute thought.
My Christmas pajamas. I wear it because it is cold. It is still very cold here.
Oh, okay.
Great. Yes. So screen is getting displayed. And best prepared speaker is Toastmaster Silpi for today. Congratulations, Toastmaster Silpi. Best prepared speaker.
Thank you.
For today. Thank you. Best evaluator, Toastmaster Manoj. Congratulations, Toastmaster Manoj, for being best evaluator today. And best table topic speaker, yes. Congratulations, Amit, for being best table topic speaker. Great to see this. Great to see this, definitely.
Thank you.
Welcome. With this, we conclude today's meeting. The announcement is that next meeting we would be having on Sunday, next Sunday morning, 10 to 11:30. And for the roles, speeches, you may connect VP Education, Toastmaster Manoj. And the renewal segment is going on. Club is there are many members who are yet to complete the renewal. Kindly connect with them, help with them to have the renewal completion on time, so that everything would be going smooth. With this, have a great evening and great day to those who are from different part of this world, and enjoy your time ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Amit, good to see you. Is Amit still here?
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
think he
Thank
did.
you. Have a
Any
good time.
volunteer for TMOD on coming Sunday?
Yeah. I will help Manoj to have all this.
Any volunteer for TMOD and any other roles? Yeah, any TMOD? No
I
one?
won't be there next Sunday. I'll try my best to join in. This is prime time for me. But next Saturday, actually, I will be hosting a division contest here. I'm the chief judge, and that's why I wouldn't be able to attend anyway. And I have 2 other meetings in the afternoon, but I wish all of you the best, and I'm going to hop in as much as I can.
Thank you
Even
so
if I'm
much.
working around the house, because Saturday morning, either I'm doing something Toastmasters related, volunteering somewhere else at a nonprofit, or I'm cleaning the house. Only 3 things on Saturday mornings.
So
It's
TM
great
Manoj,
to see everyone.
TM Manoj, I can be there, but on and off. So will that be okay? Because it's a Sunday morning again.
Okay. So which role you are taking on Silpi ma'am?
So yes, I'll take, but then I'll start and I'll go. So I'll be on and off, and I might not be on the camera, but I'll be there because that will be my kitchen time. Sunday morning.
Shilpi,
Yes.
may I suggest you something?
Yes, please. Yes.
If you can take TTM, it's a 10 minutes job, 8 to 10 minutes job. So you may join late, you may leave early once your part is over. So it's a matter of 10 minutes only.
All right. So in TTM, I think if it is 10:30, I might have to join around 11 o'clock or 11:50, somewhere like that, right?
Because if we start at 10, then I think the speeches and TMOD speech and Sergeant at Arms and all that, the TTM comes after 30-35 minutes. Right. So if we are starting at 10, the TTM comes at 10:35 or 10:40. Perhaps it will be fine if you can take it.
Yes, I think that will be okay.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you so much for suggesting. Thank you.
Ashok, what you'll be taking?
Once again, I would say, except timer, whatever comes to me, I will take.
You don't have to challenge yourself.
I want to challenge myself. But I have some few limitations for with my machine.
Okay.
So
Would you like to take
speaker,
general
I can be a
evaluator?
speaker, I can be a evaluator, I can be a TMOD. And Sergeant says the seat has been occupied permanently by Ravinder.
Okay, I'll float it today. You can pick and choose. But please do it a bit early. By Wednesday, you should take on your roles. It will be easier for us to prepare agenda in time.
Because I would love to deliver my level 3 project 2 speech elective.
Okay, that will be great.
But I'll let you know.
Okay, sure.
I'll let you know.
So I request everyone to decide fast. Do it by, since it is Sunday, you can decide till Thursday evening. Please put in your whatever roles and
just
speeches you want to take.
because today only I have come to Mumbai. Now I am with my daughter, son-in-law, and my granddaughter.
Okay.
And being Sunday, I don't know what plan they make for Sunday. So still I'm not sure, but I'll let you know in time.
Okay.